Just a couple of hours ago, we were getting pummeled in that snow coverage as the bulk of that winter storm was moving through North Alabama. Now we're dealing with a mostly quiet picture across all three of our radar sites this morning from our Way 31 Storm Tracker early warning radar network. Not completely quiet, however, still tracking some light flurries, mainly from our Decatur radar, and also some flurries over in the shoals from our Way 31 Storm Tracker early warning radar network. So here's what it's actually looking like outside. Can still see a few light flurries as we look over the shoals from our Way 31 Sky Camera Network, sponsored by Thompson Roofing. So the winter storm warning has been allowed to expire hours earlier. Wasn't set to expire until 9 o'clock. The National Weather Service let that expire about an hour ago because the bulk of that snow did stop falling. But I really want to stress to you, even though that warning is not in effect, you're going to want to take it easy as you go out on the roadways. Most of that accumulation that we saw did happen on some of those grassy surfaces, but roads can still be slick, and on areas with some of that higher elevation, we could still see some of that patchy ice. So definitely be careful if you're heading out and about. And you're also going to want to bundle up. Part of the reason why is because of these wind gusts. We're in that wind advisory still until we get to noon, and we'll see gusts continue to dwindle down as we go on throughout the rest of the day. But look at what we're dealing with this morning. Gusts upwards of 30 miles per hour. Already seen some reports of gusts as high as 40 miles per hour from the Huntsville airport. So it's already making those cold temperatures feel downright brutal. This is what it's actually feeling like as we head into the rest of our morning, in the teens and below. And even as we go into the later part of your day, we're going to continue to still feel like we're in the teens. Also pay attention to some of that cloud coverage. We'll see that cloud coverage continue to move out. So as we go into the afternoon, we'll deal with some of those sunny skies, and that's going to help that snow go away. But it's not going to help us warm up at all. We're still feeling like the 20s even as we get into your Saturday afternoon, and that's with temperatures topping off only in the 30s today for that high. So definitely going to need to bundle up throughout the day, and you're definitely going to want to turn those heaters up as you go to bed tonight. Dealing with the 20s once again, and we could even see some of our cooler spots in the teens. Now that record low that we've seen for this time of year at 17 degrees, we could see lows get to that or just above it tonight. So again, going to definitely need the heaters, and if you do have some plans to be out on this Saturday night, going to need anything you can to stay warm. Also need it for your Sunday morning, but you notice temperatures do increase as we get into the afternoon, and we'll deal with highs at 50 with plenty of sunshine. So after this chilly night tonight, we're going to see that those lows start to get into the increase, much more seasonable for what we see this time of year. And if you're liking that, you're going to love what the highs look like for the rest of the week. Look at this. Sunday, we're going to be back in the 50s and the 60s again once we get to the start of that work week. Have that rain chance moving in for your Tuesday. Also, don't want to forget to set that clock 1 hour ahead before you go to bed tonight. We'll be back after the break.